Hey, you guys, I have been thinking about new teachers or teachers that might be struggling a little. It doesn't matter if you teach elementary, if you teach preschool, whatever age you teach, even for moms at home, this can help you. The number one thing you need to do before you start teaching is create a schedule. Yes, create a schedule for the time that you will be leading the kids that are in your care. So you say, okay, how do I create a schedule? Write down everything that needs to be done while you have the kids. So, for example, you might need snack time, restroom time, group time, a center time or stations. You'll have arrival time when the children get there. You'll have departure time when the children are being picked up. If you teach in a full day, maybe weekday program or elementary school, you're going to be thinking about a lot of different times throughout your day. So you have got to plan, P-L-A-N, plan every moment. Because remember, the man who fails to plan, plans to fail. So create a schedule, make a list of everything you'll need to do, and then think through, okay, how much time is it going to take me if you have to, let's say restroom time. Walk all the children down to the restroom. Wait for every child to have a turn. How much time is that going to take? How much time will it take to make sure every child gets a snack? How much time do you want to spend in group time? So kind of think through how much time each activity will take based on the amount of time you have with the children. Then once you think that through, go ahead and write down an actual schedule. So you might have arrival time for the first 10 minutes. So let's say the children arrive at 9. 9 to 9:10 would be your arrival time. Then let's say you immediately go into group time. So 9:10 to 9:30, let's say you're going to do a 20-minute group time, would be your group time. Then let's say you're going to transition to centers. So 9:30 to 10 o'clock would be center time. And then let's say, oh, it's time to go to the restroom. So from 10 to 10:15, everyone goes to the restroom. Then you come back and have snack, 10:15 to 10:30. That's just an idea, a sample for you to use as you begin to think about how to schedule. But did you notice how many times there was a transition period? We're going from arrival time activities to group time. We're going from group time to centers. We're going from centers to the restroom. We're going from the restroom to snack. So you've got to have activities planned in every one of those transitions. You can check out the other video to help you get started on some transitions, and check the website too for a handout with some transitions on it that you could use during those times. But now that you've written your schedule and you know each time what you're going to be doing during that time frame, you've got to plan exactly what you're going to be doing during each activity or time schedule. For example, group time. If you're going to have a 20-minute group time, you need to stop and think, wait a minute, I'm teaching 2-year-olds. Is 20 minutes an appropriate time for group time? No, not at all. This is your rule of thumb. A child's attention span is 1 minute for every year they are old. Now that can fluctuate. Some of them it's less, some of them it may be a little more. So let's say you're teaching 7-year-olds. Their attention span is going to be 7 minutes. So you're saying, Steph, does that mean that I can only have a 7-minute group time? What? I can't teach anything in 7 minutes. No, what that means is during your group time, you want to have different activities scheduled that are about 7 minutes long. Let's say you're teaching 3-year-olds, same thing, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And think about our children today. So many of them are watching so much television on iPads, playing video games, that their attention spans and their viewing is used to quick, short, little snippets that they see. So you've got to take that into consideration as you are planning, Super Teacher. So what would a group time look like if you're teaching 3-year-olds? Well, you may start out with a finger play, and you're doing a little finger play about 3 little monkeys swinging from the vine. And after that, you transition into immediately opening up your book or your Bible to start teaching the Bible story for 3 minutes, because what's going to happen? After 3 minutes, you're going to lose them. So you'll tell the story for a few minutes and then bring in a prompt or have somebody act it out to refocus their attention on what's going on and being taught. Then after that, you'll want to play a game. Get them up, get them moving, let them work out some of that energy because they've been sitting and listening. So you want to plan every moment. Now, what about centers? What are we going to do for centers? Just show up and hope there's something in the classroom for the kids to do? Never do that. You have to decide what stations or what centers am I going to have around in my room. Some of you are thinking, what's a station? What's a center? Be watching for a training video on how to use learning centers and stations. That you want to plan for that station time. What's going to be happening at this table in this station? What's going to be happening in the home living center? Plan the actual activity. So, teacher, I promise you, if you will create your schedule, write down each activity, timed out, what you're going to be doing during each activity time, for example, during group time, during snack time. Even think about snack time. Who's going to pass out the snack? What are we going to drink? Are we drinking water? Who's pouring the water? Think through all of the details, because if you will plan, you will find less chaos and more fun and happy kids in your classroom because you created that schedule, you've written it down, you're following your schedule, and you have plenty for them to do in the classroom. So, wise teacher, smart teacher, get in there and create that schedule and watch what happens.